Where did you learn what it means to reciprocate?
Everything is broken. Oh my goodness. No, I bought one step. I bought force field, so every time you guys went,
I don't have any sounds now.
This is a bloody pint of water.
Yo, what are you doing to bro? Yo, oh shit. Rec Room is actually over. I'm not gonna lie when I say that I really hoped that some sort of revival would happen to this game ever since the news of the shutdown. I really believed that some popular company or maybe some popular streamer would like play this game and manage to revive it. However, I guess this is really it. Rec Room is shutting down tomorrow, and this is the end. So I wanted to have one final chat with you guys in Rec Room. Now, I've already made a tribute video to this game, but I just wanted to go back and just remember all the good times I had, to give this game a proper send-off, and to be honest, today I'm going to be hopping on with some of my friends playing this game for the last ever time. Some people that I haven't even played with in years, and the fact that Rec Room can still bring people together like this is honestly quite incredible. One of the first games that I ever played on Rec Room was Wipeout Parkour, and I know that's really random, but I was really into these like parkour games in VR. And I don't know why, but the Wipeout one was just fun for me. This was one of the games I played in 2021, which is the first year of me ever playing Rec Room. And I usually played sitting down, which is something that I actually found really nice about this game as well. The fact that there's a... Bro, oh my god. The fact that there's a sitting mode where you don't actually have to stand up. Because one thing that annoys me about playing VR is if you're not playing like a really competitive game, like Gorilla Tag, standing up can be really annoying. Bro, why is this so difficult? I've already spoken a bit about how I first found Rec Room. One of the first VR games I ever played was Echo VR. I think it might have been my first ever VR game. But the first VR game I ever played with my friends was also Echo VR. The first time I really started playing VR was around Christmas in 2021, and Rec Room was one of the first games I got into. Loads more of my friends got VR headsets, we all hopped on Rec Room, played a bunch of games, and to be honest, it was one of the most fun periods of my life, because it was just after that sort of lockdown time, where everyone was trying to get back to normal, but there were still a few restrictions, and VR was just such a good way to just socialize with everyone. I was also really immersed in Rec Room, like whenever I hopped on with my friends, the immersion was actually kind of crazy, and I remember playing a parkour map which looked like it was made of meat. It was really weird actually, but the fact that you're just able to climb and actually do a bunch of these things in VR was something I never even knew existed. Unfortunately, the parkour map which I was talking about, which is one of the first games I ever played, the one that looked like meat, which sounds really weird to say, actually got taken down like a few years ago now, like a good few years ago, so I can't play it, but that's a game that I have real nostalgia for, alongside so many others. Admittedly, I would not have been playing Rec Room if I hadn't heard the news of the shutdown, but ever since I've started playing it again, I've had a lot more fun than I would have originally thought. The amount of funny moments I've had with my friends in the past few months, and just the feeling of hopping on Rec Room actually feels special, and it also feels like how it did back then as well. And also another thing, this is my dorm room from 2022, and a reason you can see it is because in the newer dorm rooms there's actually trees outside that window, and the textures look way better, but this is my OG dorm room. This was when I was asking for my friends to play VR and literally no one was on, and this was from like years ago, and this text that I wrote literally in 2022, might have been 2021, I think it was 2021 actually, it's still here today, and it's just weird to even look at that, because obviously if you writ something in text, you like in the real world, it wouldn't have been like preserved that well, obviously because it's not in code. It's just kind of crazy to me, like the way you can draw as well. This game is so immersive and it's so good. One thing I am slightly confused about is why they changed the UI originally, because I really liked this look of Rec Room, and it isn't really a thing anymore apart from on the occasional menu. If I click the load the old versions, you can see like my original room was on like the 5th of the 12th, 2021. That's probably my first ever save of my dorm room. Let's see how much the new dorms changed like in comparison. This is what the dorm room looks like now. Everything's so like shiny and different. Where are the trees? Oh wait, there's still no trees in VR. On PC, there's actually trees out there. I don't know why in VR there isn't. I could go on literally forever about all the rooms, all the maps, all the experiences and the memories that I have with Rec Room. However, without further ado, here are my final words to Rec Room. I am heartbroken that obviously when I first heard the news, I just sort of froze up, watched the Rec Room video on the official channel, and I didn't really know what to say. Even now, it's still not sunk in that this game will never ever be a thing again, or at least the chances of it coming back are so slim. I'm sure there'll be a game similar to Rec Room in the future. However, unless the official company that owns Rec Room, I don't really know, is it just Rec Room? Is there a big company behind it? I'm pretty sure the company themselves are just Rec Room, like that's just what they're called. But unless they decide to, make the game, a thing again, we'll never ever come back here. And not until this year, until recently, I never knew that Rec Room was actually based off high school, or not high school, sorry, university for people in the UK, college for people in America and other places. The idea of a student life and this whole map and the whole area with us in our dorm rooms, I never even realized. I never knew that's what it was supposed to be. I've not even been to all of these places. I've never been to Frontier Island. I've never been to the TV studio, I don't think. I've been to the park. I've been to the Welcome Center. I've been to the Rex. Wait, what is the Welcome? No, I have been there. That's the tutorial. I've been to the Rec Center, done paintball, done laser tag, done Golden Trophy and Rise of Jumbotron. I've been to the gymnasium, but there's still places I haven't even been. Look, they're the dorms. It's a whole campus for a college, and I didn't even realize that's what Rec Room was. To me, it was just a game where I could hang out and make memories with my friends, and I think that's the most important part of this game, no matter what. And I'm so glad that I was so immersed that I never even realized what the game was supposed to be centered around, because that just showed how much fun I was actually having whilst playing. I am slightly surprised that no sort of people tried to revive this game. Obviously, you have these projects like Radium. I don't really know what Radium is, but it's a project that's like 2021 Rec Room. People have tried to, make this game so it'll still be a thing after the shutdown. All the games, all the memories, I don't know if they're going to be saved. I don't know if there's even a possibility when the game shuts down that we'll ever be able to play them again. Obviously, this was never my sort of main VR game. I played Gorilla Tag a lot more, but it's definitely one of my favorite VR games of all time, no matter what. It was one of my first multiplayer VR games. I think it's just such an accessible game. It's just amazing, and the fact that it's shutting down, I just don't know what to say. I've heard a lot of people saying this. In about 10 years, all the kids who maybe have VR headsets, they're not even going to know what this game was like. They're just going to hear from us, who'll be old by then, what the game was like, but they'll never understand the feel of Rec Room. I'll never forget any of the memories I have made on this game, or the people I met through this game. Even yesterday, I went into just some public lobbies. I played 3D charades, and I met some really nice people. The majority of the Rec Room community are really wholesome, and I'm going to really miss this. I'm going to really miss every single thing about this game. We really are graduating, and we're moving on to another chapter in our lives, and obviously that is scary. I do have hopes for the future, but moving away from anything that's had, such a significant impact on so many people's lives is always going to feel scary. But finally, I want to thank all of the people who made Rec Room such a special game, all of the developers, creators. Gribbly, obviously, he's sort of the main man who sort of created the basis for Rec Room. As far as I'm aware, he's the main creator of Rec Room, made loads of the music. One of my favorite Rec Room songs is Food Court / Lounge Event. That song is fire, and Oob as well. The classic tutorial music as well. Just the opening the menu music. You guys know what songs I'm talking about. He made so much of what Rec Room is today, and he's still, he's still making music. He's still passionate about the game, even days before it's shutting down, and that's incredible. I've really pushed this game further than most, and I wish I could have done more for this game, but I am very, very thankful, and I always will be, that I've been considered a part of this brilliant community, and people just accept you for who you are in Rec Room, no matter the circumstances, and that is amazing. I want to thank all my friends that I shared so many memories with on this game. You guys, you made it really special for me. The memories, it's insane. Thank you so much. You guys throughout have made it special for me, and I will never be able to thank you enough for, everything, because this game, damn, bro. To all you guys who join public lobbies in Rec Room, are going to be playing the game when it shuts down, all of you who have made this game the thing it is today. I don't even know what people would consider Rec Room as a game if they saw it now, but I know it is something beautiful. And finally, I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching my tribute. Just the fact that you guys are interested in watching me talk about my experiences, it does mean a lot. I am going to be doing a Rec Room stream on Monday. It will be around 4 PM UK time, which is GMT +1. Time zones confuse me as well, alright? And I'm going to be doing some of the classics. I'm going to make sure to beat Golden Trophy as well before the game shuts down, because I've never beaten Golden Trophy. And I'm also just going to focus on checking out, all these different areas on the map, which I've never even played. This game will have always had an impact on my life. I could never be more thankful, and it really is the end now for Rec Room. So thank you very much for watching, and for the last time, goodbye, Rec Room.